Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Survival Let's Play series. This is episode 34, I believe. So, I just got back from the end dimension trip that I did off camera, and that is because I really need to have more shulker box, and that is why I have 6 more shulker box to be added here on our ender chest, which is actually nice because we did need to have a lot of inventory space when it comes to building some major projects, and that has a lots of different types of resources to use. And also, this is our map of the end dimension, which I need to use both of my hands to see it clearly. I actually got really scared when I tried to explore this section of the map because I didn't really know where's the up or down when I try to fly over with my elytra, and that actually really scared me. So good thing I did manage to get back here in this part, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to explore this part now because of that, but yeah. Anyway, this is also the first Ender City that we found our Spire Armor Trim, and this one is another End City that I actually found off camera, and unfortunately we didn't found any Spire Armor Trim, which is quite disappointing, but honestly I think we did pretty good on our first Ender, no, not Ender, but End Dimension raid, because I think the Spire Armor Trim is one of the rarest armor trim that you can find. I think the rarest armor trim that you can find is from the Ancient City, which is the Silence Armor Trim, which we do need to find one probably in the future when we try to do some exploring again. But yeah, anyway, I'm just going to keep the map over here and try to start doing some detailing for this creeper farm. Okay, so I've managed to put some blocks here on the base of the build, and as you can see over here, I used some mossy cobblestone and some staircases and some slabs, and that actually makes the build more natural looking. You know, it kind of steers away from the square look. When I try to add this staircases, it kind of gives it a more rounded. Oh, I need to get over here. Kind of gives a more rounded, opening, and I actually really like that. I might need to add more of that probably over here. I think I should put some stone over there. Yep. So yeah, that actually, you know what? I need to remove this. I think this is a slab, and I should put, what is that? Okay, so I need to put this instead. Okay. Yeah, I actually like that. So yeah, whenever there's a patch of tuff, I'm going to be putting a little bit of mossy cobblestone, because it kinda, their texture is, it looks kinda similar. When you try to check the tuff, there's kinda hint of green a little bit, or maybe that's just my that's just my imagination. But anyway, yeah, it gives off that vibe that the stone is getting degraded whenever there's a big wave, splashing here in this giant rock. And yeah, that's actually the look that I was trying to aim for. And anyway, so what I'm going to do next is to try adding more of this stuff, which is the mossy cobblestone, moss block, and other variants here on this base, and I'll meet you guys once it's done. Okay, so yeah, it looks actually, I mean, it looks good in my opinion. It looks more natural. I mean, it looks like a terrain that is generated from a modded Minecraft world, but so it looks like a giant rock that has a bit of moss and a bit of overgrowth, you know. And yeah, so far I just decorated this side for a bit. I haven't really finished it. Okay, let's see the back side. Yeah, just a giant rock. So something like that, and this one as well. Yeah, that's actually looking cool. So I'm just going to continue the other side and show it to you guys once it's done. Okay, so I finally finished the build. Well, technically 50% of it is now finished, as you can see over here. So this is what the end result was. So as you can see, it looks like a giant rock that is a little bit overgrown, and if you try to fly, as you can see, I managed to finish detailing all sides. That's pretty much it, but for you guys it is rather quick, but for me this took quite a lot of time. So it's probably 4 hours, almost 4 hours, just so I could place all the dirt, the moss blocks, the variations of cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, and all that kind of stuff. And also, if you go inside, I also finished. Oh no! Oh, ow! Inside is the interior. I mean, not much has been changed other than some of the greeneries, which is the leaves, some of the, what do you call this, the mangrove woods, and added some lights also, and also I built this kind of like a platform so that we could easily get over here in our chest. Yeah, this really took me a lot of time. I'm beginning to burn out again, but I wanted to finish building it because so that we could check that off on our project wall over here. I guess I need a lot more resources because I managed to get back some of the stone that I placed because I did a lot of placing and removing some of the stones. Yeah, I think I already have the idea on how I wanted to do something here at the top, but I really need to gather some materials first, especially this one. I need a lot of dirt. So yeah, I guess this time for the second half I'll be doing some time lapse. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so I managed to add some of the details at the top, and as you can see over here, yeah, I think that looks that looks good in my opinion. So yeah, it looks more natural now instead of the flat looking box like structure at the top. So what I did was I added a small clip side that wraps around our creeper farm, and yeah, that looks actually really cool. And that clip side, I wanted to try to implement that over here on our base, but as you can see, this thing looks really flat. I just managed to add some of those, but when you saw it for the first time, especially if you're an OG viewer, so if you look at it for the first time, it looks like a chunk error that's generated over here. So yeah, that it really looks flat like that. Anyway, so for the middle part, I'm thinking that I'm going to leave it blank for now. I mean, not blank, but I'm going to add some details also, but I mean the actual shape, I'm going to leave it at like that because I was thinking of a story of how this build was created, and I think the story goes as some of the villagers from the swamp see this giant rock as a landmark, and then they decided to, you know what, let's try to build something out of it so that it would become part of our village. So they went over here and then they carved out the rock to make it look like a some sort of a fortress. But at the middle of the project, they decided to stop. And why did they stop? I don't know yet. That's why the story of this build is work in progress. Okay, so how does this thing look now? Uh, Probably need to add a little bit of dirt here at the side because I want it to look like this. Okay, so that is that should be dirt, and probably this one as well. And add that. Yeah, I kind of like that. At the top, I don't know what I would want to put in here. I'm thinking of adding a tree, probably a cherry tree. Let's see. I'm not going to make a custom cherry tree, but I'm just going to check how does this thing look with a tree on top. Do I have one? I don't. So let me get that real quick. Okay. So what I wanted to do, okay, let's put the torch down again. So, I have some cherry. Let's make it triangular. Maybe somewhat over here. Another one here. And then over here. Let's remove that and place it here instead. You know what? Let's put it over here. Try to grow them up. Oh, Okay, so this one and then another one. How does this thing look? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about this. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Yeah, this. Yeah, I don't like it. I didn't like how this tree grow. Maybe it's because the leaves are overlapping with each other. So I might move them. Yeah, let's get rid of this and try to relocate them over here instead. Or maybe far away from each other, not necessarily at the center. Okay, so that should take care of our tree. And okay, so you know what? I kind of like that. How about in this side? Okay, so I'll need to add another branch for that. I mean, it's not a yeah, I need to add another branch on this side. It's not a custom cherry tree. I just bone milled it and it popped out like that. So I guess I need to add a little bit over here. Oh, like that. Let's make it like this. And then there's another one over in this direction. Okay, first before we add some leaves, let's see it at the bottom first. Oh. Oh no, okay. You know what, let's add the leaves. I can't really imagine it without the leaves just yet. So we are going to put the leaves. Oh no. Okay. Ooh, I really like the petal particles, you know? And yeah, I should also add some of these pink petals at the ground. It would be nice if you could, you could put it in the water, like they are floating above the water, like the lily pads. But I guess that that's asking for too much. But yeah, Mojang, you can try adding that, maybe. Okay, so that looks a lot better than it was before. So to cap it off, I guess let's add some pink petals. Oh no! Can put it in the mossy cobblestone. I'm not sure if that is enough. I feel like I need a lot more. Also, they are falling in this direction, so I guess I should put a lot of pink petals over at this side. Yes, I really like this. Okay, so I guess we're done. I think. Yeah, it looks... Oh, no, wait. Still have to add more details at the middle. And I think what I'm going to do over there is maybe I should add a little bit of window 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is the center. Let's try to knock this thing out. Is it really the center? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Should add this one. Yeah, let's change it to a brick wall, I suppose. Oh no. Detailing is hard. And the big reveal. Yeah, I guess that looks... Yeah, that looks good. It feels like there's something inside, but it's actually not. Okay, so I added a lot of more details in this one, so hopefully this looks good. And let's see over here. Remove this hotbar, and yeah, I guess it looks more natural to me. And yeah, it looks absolutely amazing, in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, I really like the idea of having this things sticking out a bit in the build. As you can see over here, this is the scaffolding that the villagers used when they were trying to carve out the rock. And after a while, when they decided to not do the project anymore, they just left it right over there. And that makes the story for this build more believable, I guess. And I've also added a little bit of dock whenever they want to go over here in this rock to perform the project, try to dig out here and there. So yeah, I guess that is pretty much it. This make the build now complete. And oh, I guess not. I mean, if we include the AFK area, I guess it is not complete yet. But the actual build itself, the actual farm, is now pretty much detailed and designed really carefully. So yeah, I guess that should be it. And I do also add this a little bit of stone bricks here on the side, and that kind of ties in with the things I've got over here, which it kind of makes sense because they wanted to make this landmark to become part of their village, so they replaced some of the stones with some stone bricks. But unfortunately, I'm going to end the video here today. I really hope you guys like the video, and I hope this thing that I've created inspired you to also try to hide some of your farms when you're trying to build one in your own world. And yeah, I hope you guys like it, and if you do like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.